Okay, so here we are on part 3 of Twin Oracle Point, Chateau Frise copied and turned into Twin Oracle Point. Stay with me. Okay, this is Mystic with Mystic Shepherd Gaming, and we're on part 3. So, here we go. I'm going to do the whole left side of the downstairs and the 2 bathrooms upstairs. So basically, what I like to do here is, of course, when you do any kind of like wellness aspiration, you always have to go to the gym initially, but then after that, you don't have to. And Twin Oracle Point / Newcrest is really a fabulous place to be able to send your sim jogging. It's a large enough place that you can have this house where you can have your own workout equipment and not even worry about after that initial time. Having to go to the gym if you don't want to. You know, if you have more than one sim in this household, or even 2, if you have a family, it may be easier just to send them to the gym one time and then let them work out at home. So here I am. I thought the Machino, I thought it was actually very pretty, but the ones with the colors in it, you know, I'm not that crazy about. And then that one, the solid white, I thought was just slightly bland. And although I do like earth tones and kind of muted tones, not necessarily pastels, I don't like bright. So I went with a tan, you know, earth tone. And I really like the walls that I chose for where the workout equipment is going to be. It's actually clinical screen. But when you make it this color, it just kind of like looks like a gym environment to me. You know, like a really cool like Krav Maga or martial arts / you know, weightlifting and cardio kind of place. And this also is going to be, it's not just working out. It's going to be, you'll see how it ends up. But I just love that look for the walls in this area. I thought about before, you know, changing those little areas that, you know, separate the room. But I'm like, you know what? No, because we're going to go ahead and leave that. We're going to leave certain parts of the original house intact, you know, to remind us or remind me that I did get this out of, you know, Cats and Dogs Brindleton Bay area. I am going to be changing the outside of the house this time through, which I've never done that before because I love the exterior of this house. But I thought, well, you know, maybe we should do a different type of like wall decoration, or not decoration, the walls. They're going to end up being different this time to give it a slightly different look. So you can see here where I've added the different workout equipment, and then of course the DJ booth with the dance floor. I love that. I love that dance floor. I thought they were genius when they did that. I also thought they were genius when they came up with the floor design, and it's just like miscellaneous decorations. In case you didn't know, in miscellaneous decorations, it's like outside decorations or something like that. There's actual just glass see-through floor. You know, like when you're doing like your decks, or like over in Island Living, there is actual, you know, glass see-through flooring that you can put down. So just have a look for that, and you'll find it. It may take a little bit of looking, but you will find it. So then, okay, I put down the piano. These are things that I like. You know, definitely it's like filler. The piano and the music is filler. Like, let's say you have 2 characters or a family, and you're like, how do I keep these guys busy? Well, come on. You put them on an instrument or the piano, and they don't come off it, you know, until you pull them off of it, you know, and then they're learning something, you know. So it's kind of win-win, basically. Not necessarily win-win-win or whatever, but it's kind of win-win. You can put them on it, and they don't come off it. It's not a task that they finish on their own, so they're not going to go off and do their own thing. Once they're on it, they're on it, and I love that. So here I am trying to figure out, this is definitely going to be like the wellness area, this little section. where maybe a husband and wife do wellness together, and then they learn basically through doing that they can give each other like foot massages, hand massages, or whatever. Or they can, if they're in this house, well, then they should be wealthy enough to pay somebody to come in and do it, but they don't necessarily have to pay somebody. That's the cool thing about having this stuff is, they learn it themselves and then they do it for each other. And this room kind of evolved a little bit more than I thought it would, as I was putting it together and trying to rearrange it and things like that. I'm sure there are so much more things that I can put in here, but I feel that you can put it in here should you want this house. These are the little things that put your final footprint or your final fingerprint on this house that makes it yours. And even if there's like, oh, I hate this room that you put together, well, feel free to change it. Oh, I'm just noticing I didn't change the stairs. I'm going to have to do that on the next playthrough. I apologize. But, you're more than welcome. I would never take offense. And how would I ever know anyway if you changed this house completely? There is the empty house that you can take already on the gallery, but you're welcome to use the majority of this and change the floors, the walls, whatever. This is for me, and I wanted to share it with everyone else that may potentially want it decorated. I tried to be a little bit more, I tried to back off on using too many packs, but there are a lot of packs that I love using when I decorate bathrooms and things like that. I didn't even do it this playthrough, but I like using Island Living and the Magic, Spellcraft one. The wall that's in there now, I like to make that, dark and then put the lava stone floor. I think that looks really well together and things like that. There's also the wellness type of flooring and walls I like to add with bathrooms and sometimes living rooms. I did not use. So here we are, and we're at the upstairs, and this is crazy. Time flew. I think I'm so used to doing bathrooms and the workout areas that I actually didn't have to edit as much as I usually do. On number 1 and 2, let's put it this way, I had an hour and a half or more of footage that I had to break down into, 10, 15 minutes? And basically with this, I ended up doing 45 minutes into 10 minutes. I take that back, 10 minutes. And this part I'm doing at 4 times speed. That way, you're not sitting there like, oh my gosh, it takes you that long. It's agonizing just to choose a mirror, really? Or to choose this? It's at least you get it at 4 times speed and sometimes 8 times speed, depending on the video. And you don't have to sit and watch me agonize over certain colors, certain sinks and things like that. Typically, I don't use these sinks that I put in here, but these are base game sinks. So, I tried to be careful. I did, however, put things that you would normally get in as achievements for getting promotions at work. So be very careful if you go to change something out. Maybe these showers in here, these are awesome for after you've worked out, your character has worked out or your sim has worked out and they're absolutely sore. You can put them in that, and the soreness doesn't last nearly as long. So should you decide you don't like these showers, put them in the household inventory maybe versus getting rid of them. There are a few other things like that I did put in. I think in a few other places, like this mirror that's in the kids' bathroom. That's actually, I think, an entertainment mirror or something, but I thought it went really well for kids. Kids, your children are your stars. They're the star of your life. They're the light of your life. So why not give them a star for their mirror, right? How awesome is that? So I definitely wanted this bathroom to take the whole tone of a kids' bathroom, not just a spare bathroom, not some other adult's bathroom. That is the kids' bathroom. And then, of course, I wanted the adult's bathroom to be a little bit classier, even though, like I said in I think it was my second video of this house, that I usually, except for when my Sims get up in the morning, they won't even be up here. That doesn't mean that in the next video we're going to have 2 kids' bedrooms and a kids' playroom. But the thing is they, again, unless it's getting up in the morning or before they go to bed, they won't be spending a whole lot of time in that playroom or their bedrooms. But at least they'll still have it. And of course the parents are going to bring them to their rooms and read to them and tuck them in and, all the cool stuff that you can do right now in Sims with the kids. So I wanted little purple, towels even in the bathrooms. So anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable. The next video, I think I'm going to do a live stream. It's going to be 2 hours and we're going to finish the house. So please join me on that one. And thank you so much. Make sure to remember to smash that like button, ring the bell to be alerted when I put out other videos and go live, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day.